What is your life worth? What I mean by that, if we can honestly say and look with just matters of fact and truth and what we have in front of us right now, the body only heals. Some of you are just starting to grasp that. Some of you are still on the fence. Some of you say you believe that and bail as soon as something different comes up. And then some of you have it locked in. The body only heals. So every response it can do, it does, infinitely at responding to your life, is a healing response to your life. Anything from swelling to a fever, to a blister, to a wart, to a cyst, to sweating, to shivering, to diarrhea, to acid feelings, to emotional shifts, to hormone shifts, to skin responses, to tumors, to neurological responses, to muscular responses. Every single response is healing. So no matter what you think is not a big deal to the things that you think and have been told are a big deal, that's all in the realm of healing. All your body asking for you to change your life. To have the difficult conversations, to ask the questions that you don't want to hear the answers to make the choices that are uncomfortable, to put yourself in positions that are very uncomfortable and very new, to change habits that you've been doing for 30 years, to stimulate your nervous system greater than anything that's caused any damage, to completely wash out of any other story, to put up a barrier of somebody having access to you, to open up a tributary to let people have access to you, to completely shift your life in every way, shape, or form. And as we look at those choices that we have to do and the changes that we have to make and the things that are getting in the way and our mind going, ask yourself the question on why you're not making the changes. What is your life worth to you? Because the responses that your body is doing right now are for your life. They're to keep you here. And what I want you to do to shift the way you look at things is to take, there's nothing minor and there's nothing major. They're all healing. So that's why, again, as I said, over on Facebook, like 15 years ago, I was talking about something and the kid goes, "You're talking about my shin splints like they're cancer." First of all, cancer is a word, shin splint is a word. Bottom line, they're just healing responses to damage caused by the choices in your life. It's just the body healing itself. And I asked it, why is there any difference? The changes I'm going to have to make for shin splints are the exact same changes I'm going to have to make, and the discomfort I'm going to have to do to heal the healing response, to finish the healing response of what they've called cancer. So again, what is your life worth to you? Is it worth some fee of relocating and moving yourself? Is it worth leaving a job? Is it worth having that conversation with a person? Is it worth leaving a person? Is it worth stopping a habit and stopping a ritual and stopping something within some rule of life? Is it worth that? What is your life worth? And if we're not going to go ahead and make these changes, and you put it in terms like that, your life isn't worth that right there. So when you put it in terms that are real, that the body is speaking in the language that it's speaking, what is your life worth to you? And is there anything that you wouldn't do for it? Because it doesn't know any different. All it knows is to get you, support you, back you, love you, tap you lovingly with an arm around your shoulder saying, hey, you know what you're seeing in the mirror right now? Hey, you know what you're feeling on the insides around your pelvis? Hey, you know what's going on with your ankles? Hey, you know what's going on with your skin? It's just because I love you. It's the only way I know to speak to you. I wish there was another way. This is all I know. And I'm here for you. I need you to make some changes. Am I worth it to you? What if the most loving person in your entire life, take that person that you love more than anything, and now times it times infinity, and now that person is asking you what they're worth. Is it worth it for you to change you so that you can heal you and you can work within you? Is your life worth the conversation? Is your life worth the financial investment that it would take to make changes? Is your life worth temporary discomfort within massive amounts of play to gain an investment gain later that comes and then it keeps building and keeps compounding? Is your life worth it? Something to ask yourself and put it in perspective, because there is no difference. A healing response is a healing response. Just because the stories around all the other ones, like, don't worry about those, but worry about those. A healing response is a healing response across the board. It's all coming from the same place. Asking you to make changes within your life that you're already living. That's why you have access to everything you need to heal already, because it's been in your life to this point. That's why it responded. What is your life worth to you?